the mic's on, right?
I think so.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Scared.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I have a special guest with me here today. As you guys might see, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hey guys, my name is Lena and my ads is at llalalena on Instagram.
Follow it.
ជំរាបសួរអ្នកគ្នា ខ្ញុំឈ្មោះ Lena អឿន
Dude, I've never said anything in Cambodian on my channel, but we're gonna interview her today because she has a lot to talk about. She's 18. We went to the same school, and now she's into business, finance. We're gonna talk about what it's like being a female in a male dominant profession. We're gonna talk about what she does, maybe motivate you guys, females, males, whatever our age, to do exactly what we do. Whatever she does, I don't know. We're gonna find out, right?
Whatever I do.
All right, so let's get into the first question. Well, everyone at home, at least the guys, probably want to know: do you have a boyfriend?
No, I don't.
Why? They want to know. I'm just asking
time
for them.
for that.
She don't got time for that. All right, she don't got time for that. Okay.
I gotta invest in myself. You
Right.
know?
Same. First question, first real question. What's your job? What do you do?
So I do social media marketing as well as free organic traffic marketing using the search engine, such as Bing, Google,
AKA like.
yeah. So just all type of search engines, no matter what it is.
Okay, for the dummies at home like me, what does that mean? Like, what is online marketing? What is
Okay. So
other word?
basically, if you have a website, right? If you just put content in there, or if you just put like, you know, like pictures or whatever for your company,
Right.
it's not like do anything. Of course, it's a nice looking website, but the only way for it to obtain free organic traffic is if you do SEO, which is called search engine optimization. On page as well as off page, and I'm not going to like go too technical on that, but basically I provide free traffic to a website, and with traffic means sales, and with sales means making profit.
Right. So basically, for those that don't know how you make your money, it's you do this for clients and they pay you, right?
Yeah, so I do have clients where I actually make this website, and then I basically bring free traffic to it. Obviously, it's not obviously, people don't know this, but it takes a long time to actually have free traffic coming to your website.
Yeah.
I also have pre-made websites where it's
That's really nice.
Yeah, so it's like pre-made already, and it's targeting a certain niche. I'm not gonna say what niche it is, but
That's really
basically I
convenient.
make it, and then I have it at a place with very high traffic,
Right.
and again, with traffic means sales. So once I send these, I guess, sales to certain companies, they will pay me to keep on having these work.
Right.
So that's
I'm
how I make my money,
Oh.
through free organic traffic.
For like a lot of people who might know a little bit about like online marketing and like online business, like obviously, me personally, I had a like drop shipping like thing where you'd make your online website, and the biggest problem I came up with was obviously marketing my website, like pushing my products to customers on, I don't know, Facebook, Instagram. And obviously, if I had found someone like you at the time, maybe things would have turned out a little different.
Yeah.
Maybe I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, I actually did work with a client who do drop shipping,
Right.
and he had a hard time making money because he only prioritized doing marketing on, you know, typical social media platforms, and he's not able to actually like pay for the actual marketing. So he went to me for advice, and obviously I helped him, but what I notice is that a lot of people who do drop shipping, they often assume that the only way to do marketing for their you know, their website is to do it on like social media, when they should also target in other, I guess, places as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, next time if anyone has a problem marketing, trying to push products, maybe hit her up. Obviously, go to her Instagram that she shouted out earlier. What is it again?
llalalena on Instagram.
The famous
with
llalalena.
2 L's. I might change
2
it
L's.
over time because honestly.
What are you gonna put 3 L's?
3 L's, yeah.
La,
3
Lena.
L's.
All right. Next question. All right. So it's gonna be, how and when did you get into what you do now?
Okay, so it was because of quarantine that I not found my passion, but I took a risk and like pushed myself to actually do what I wanted to do. So my job right now, it's not something I want to do long term. It's just a way for me to make passive income out of.
Of course.
And what I'm doing right now, it can also be considered online real estate as well, because technically I'm renting out these websites to companies. And
I didn't look at it like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so they pay me monthly, and a lot of people do end up paying for like years. And even if they don't pay me, I can find like any other like hundreds of people to work with if I want to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it could be like monthly deals, or like you could partner up with a company for like a whole year maybe.
Yeah, so I automatically charge them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And whenever they don't want to work with me, not a big deal. I can like find another company to work with. So yeah.
That's great.
But they do end up like making money long term, just because, for example, if I can provide them a job that makes them like $5,000 in profit, all I charge them is like $500.
Right.
You know, so
everyone wins.
Yeah, everyone wins. So
yeah,
that's what I do. But basically I was planning on doing pre-med for college, just because, you know, being Asian.
Yeah, talk about that.
But also I did want it to go towards pre-med on my own. It wasn't like totally like pressured. Well,
your parents didn't pressure you at all?
They pressured me to go into healthcare, but not to be a doctor.
Oh, so you yourself...
I wanted to be a doctor, because as a female, my parents and like a lot of people also said like, oh, like I don't know if you can actually be a doctor, so they wanted me to be a nurse. I love nurses. My brother is a nurse, but it's just not something I want in my life. I wanted to go towards pre-med and like actually become either a plastic surgeon or a dermatologist.
Shocking.
Yeah, just because I love beauty, I love everything technical about it. But the issue is that I feel like at least 10 years seems like a long time to really like achieve
to go to school and
that career. Yeah.
The possible like amount that you might owe the schooling.
Yeah.
Like I have managers and like people above me who are still paying for college. Like they're like 30, you know, and that's 10 years from now. Like we're still paying.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Basically, it was around March when everything went chaotic and, you know, things went to quarantine. And the only thing I kept on doing was going on YouTube and typing up how to make money. Yeah. Like that's like the first thing I like typed up like a week into quarantine.
Exactly. Like what else are you doing at home if you're not looking up how to make money? That's exactly what I did, honestly. Like real estate, that's exactly like the time where I actually bought my class and like went after it. Like I had time. Like we didn't have school, well, as not as much work anymore, so we had time. Yeah. Time well invested.
Exactly. Yeah. But I searched up like how to make money, and then so I learned about drop shipping. I learned about Amazon FBA. Again, so I learned about what I'm doing right now.
Those are the top 2 e-commerce like things right now. Yeah. People are becoming like millionaires at 18, like right now as we speak.
I mean, I could have went towards a different pathway, but I'm okay with not doing so. I mean, it's not my time and place, I guess, you know, so that's okay. Fine. Yeah. Because I do think you can make money from practically anything, so I'm just like chilling right now. But yeah, basically I realized it took too much time in terms of like going towards healthcare. I felt like I wasn't going to enjoy the entire process of going into healthcare, and I assumed like I didn't care, but I guess I did, because look, you know, I did change my pathway, so
which is fine to change, guys. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, like everyone I knew I was going to go towards healthcare, and then at last minute,
literally I thought before today, I thought that's what you were going for, like as a main like thing, and you're obviously doing this on the side or whatever. And today I just found out like you're changing everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and also I also had to pay a lot for college, and so for
You would have had to. but
I
you-
would have had to. So
you
basically, the first month I was grinding my ass off, trying to apply to as much grants and scholarships as I can
I
to
remember.
pay off my entire college
Yeah,
tuition.
I remember that.
Luckily, I'm able to pay off my first year, so that's cool. But
How's second year
yeah.
looking?
I mean,
Are you gonna have to worry about that later?
I think I'm okay. I'm pretty sure I can make enough passive income by the end of this year to not have to
Facts.
worry
Let's
about
go,
my
facts.
college tuition anymore. But yeah.
Okay, all right. We're gonna move on to the next question. Okay. How does it feel to be a female, woman in today's like society where business and finance is a male-dominant profession? Like, how do you feel?
Honestly, I try to avoid feeling anything about that.
That's a good point.
I feel like we should try to like make the business industry a bit more broad and diverse, you know, with all different types of like, I guess, background and people. But there were times when I received private DMs and like emails about like, oh, like I saw how like you're a female and you're doing this. Like if you ever need help, like please like contact me or whatever. And it's honestly kind of annoying just because they would mention, oh, you're so pretty and there isn't enough females in this industry. So they didn't even know if I knew everything. You know, it's like they assumed that as a female that I would need help. Yeah, so it's actually like really annoying just because I feel like, oh, just because I'm a girl and also I'm attractive looking, like they assume like I need help. I mean, over time, I feel like I want to take it as a compliment that, you know, that one, I'm good looking. And two,
It's okay to be good looking
that I
and
can,
be in business.
you know, wow them. Just
Yeah.
because obviously they assume I don't know anything, you know, so.
Maybe they think you're just like shallow, like you're good on the outside and like you're just faking everything. Like I'm in business and like a lot of people.
Maybe.
Well, we're done with the serious questions. I'm gonna get into
We're
some
done?
like. Well, we're done with the big questions.
Okay.
I'm gonna get into the better questions where it's like you're 18. Do you have a credit card yet?
Of course I have a credit card.
With what company?
I have it with Discover, Apple Pay, and I
Like
actually
the Apple Card?
Apple Card, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Not Apple Pay. Apple Card.
You said Apple Pay, and I was like, it could have been the credited.
Yeah. And also American Express.
Do you wanna flex our Apple cards?
I mean, I don't have the actual card. Sorry. I mean,
that's okay. That would have been nice. We'd have been like, we'd have been like, ting ting.
I don't really need it though.
You really don't. It's better
No,
to
you
use
don't.
Apple Pay too because you get 2%.
2% back. Yeah.
And if you use a card, it's only 1%. So,
Yeah.
well, if you guys haven't watched my video on getting the Apple Card, check it out.
Yeah.
Link. All right. What's your like long-term goal now that like you're here and you're doing this? Do you see yourself still doing this in what, like 2-3 years? And like what's past that? What do you see for yourself?
Yeah. So what I'm doing right now, it's not something I want to do long term. Like I obviously want to have clients long term, but in terms of making these websites or like reaching out to people or like trying to find jobs is something I need to do right now to make passive income and to have like, you know, like to have some type of work done right now, you know. But long term, so at the moment I am trying to get my real estate license. So is
Same.
he.
I know so many people, to be honest, who say that they want to get their real estate license, and I don't see anyone
never got
besides
it?
you
No.
like that's actually like studying for you and one other person, and that's it. Like I feel like a lot of people get into it and they're like, oh, it's too competitive, or it's
not.
like it's well, even if it's competitive, like
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Like I
Exactly.
like competition.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like if in business especially everything's competitive.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
if it's not competitive, then why even bother, right?
Yeah.
Like it's probably not making you any money if it's not competitive. It's
I
fine.
feel like being young and being an agent, I feel like it's kind of a good thing just because you're not seen as a threat to other people that
That's
have been a
true.
part of the industry for a long time.
I
And
didn't
they
think about it like
actually
that.
do want to help you. And if they don't want to help you, like they acknowledge that you're young. And you have that certain like reputation. Like imagine if you're at an open house and you keep on seeing the exact same people over and over again and they notice like, oh, like I know her, like she's super young or whatever.
Right.
And by the way, being a girl, I feel like it really helps too, because there's not a lot of girls in this industry as well, and there's also not a lot of people who are young, 18, who are doing it. So it's a blessing, you know.
Bravo.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Things are like going super well right now in terms of
real estate.
Yeah.
Like right now, like I don't mean to cut you off, but like right now, soon, well, at least in Pennsylvania, and I'm pretty sure a lot of parts of the United States, a lot of people or a lot of the like state governments, they're not able to like stop evictions anymore. They're at the point where like they don't have the power to do that anymore.
Yeah.
So now landlords and landladies, give respect to females, they're probably evicting people. So number one, or even if they're not getting evicted, let's say the people are owning the house, they're gonna get foreclosed on by the bank, and that leaves very cheap housing on the market to buy.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that affects the overall market, and like if everyone should start buying or not.
Yeah.
Like what if it just continues to drop or whatever, right? But I feel like in the long run, real estate is gonna go up. Like
yeah, of course,
right.
Because honestly, like people always need homes, you know. So like
more people being born.
Yeah, exactly.
Same amount of space on Earth.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah. Also, mortgage is pretty low right now. I'm just saying.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Like I know it is, but like what is it
low.
at now?
I think it's like at 2 point something, but
mortgage rate.
It's temporary.
It is 2 point something, if not low 3 point
it's
something.
like really low.
Just to put in that perspective, my parents got a mortgage around like 4 or 5%, I think, when they bought this house, and that was in like 2008 or 9, which this was after the housing crash of 2007. So that was really like bad time to buy houses.
Oh yeah.
So and we didn't have a choice. We needed a house. Like,
exactly.
So I mean, but now it's we're getting there. Right here, guys.
Am I right?
It's let me read it. Conventional loans today start at 2.875%.
Yeah.
For a 30-year fixed rate mortgage. That is ridiculously low.
Yeah.
Like fixed, like Graham Stephan would say 3%, 3.3 is amazing.
So
you're getting 2.8.
2.8. Yeah.
2.8, like that's.
There's no better time to be an agent right now. A lot of people want to buy these houses.
Right.
Mainly, obviously, investors, but yeah.
Your mom is actually into real estate, and she's an investor herself.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. She purchased around like 2-3 properties a year or so. So it's a really good time for her right now.
She's having fun.
Yeah. I think a lot of people who are Khmer, they tend to go towards.
Wait, pause. I don't think everyone knows what that word is.
Oh, Cambodians.
We just culturally like separated
Cambodians.
People. Cambodians.
A lot of Cambodians do tend to go towards entrepreneurship. So.
Yep. Well, that's true, but a lot of people. A lot of Cambodian people aren't educated enough to go into like, let's say, financial like sectors or like accounting or whatever. And most Cambodian people like they just get regular jobs like business, like restaurants or whatever. That's fine. Yeah. But
I know how in our country, it's all about land and like buying land and everything. So I think Cambodia is like kind of bankrupt-ish. So. Yeah,
after all
there is like a whole area in Cambodia where it's mainly Chinese people.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of that in America too.
Oh, definitely.
That's why there's Chinatowns.
The country is small though, dude.
That's true. Yeah, Cambodian's like smaller than Texas.
Yeah, what can you do?
Well, you can buy real estate. Buy real estate, guys. All right, let's get back to the question. I'm pretty sure I have one last official question before we throw it in the air. No, I'm pretty sure I asked you that. What's your long-term goal as of now?
Okay, so again, I'm trying to be an agent. Not because I want to be an agent like forever. It's just a way for me to learn more about the, I guess, the industry and also
I know exactly
network with people.
Exactly, yep.
Yeah, definitely with high-end investors, and I'm also trying to make commission obviously and use all of that money towards buying an actual property as well. I mean, like at the moment I feel like I could make money long term with what I'm doing right now. But having properties is something I want to do long term, not because of the money per se. I think for me, I want to own properties just because I want to do interior
design.
Interior design. I really want to do marketing with it.
Yeah. Well, everyone's interested in real estate for their own reasons. Like me personally, I want to get into real estate because I just want like to have my own house, my own property of like my making. Yeah. Or like something that I envision.
Something you can call your own.
Exactly. Like I want like a big mansion, like just everyone does, but like I want it specifically how I want it and where I want it. So like being an agent can allow you to like outsource things and find that like what that you want, the specific property, and then just you go from there. Yeah.
But yeah, like I love being creative. I love like turning around a house, not like a total rundown home or anything, but basically a place that could be, you know, like a bit improved, you know, and also having some type of like twist or like character to it. Like I love doing marketing. I love taking pictures and everything. So I am planning to do like, I guess, commercial
real estate?
Photography
at
the same time, because you know how like if you have properties, you hire people to take pictures, or you hire people to put in like not properties, to put in like nice plans or like paint the entire room. Like I would love to do
fake setups.
Yeah, I would love to paint every room. I would love to like make the entire place like
you want to do that yourself?
Yeah, it's something I love as like a passion. So owning properties isn't something that I would prioritize a lot on. It's more like, you know, changing up these properties and like not just doing a traditional like tenant rental. I actually want to do Airbnb. It's just something I prefer. I know that I could just choose more of a traditional route where I have someone like live under that house or whatever, but I actually want to make it look nice, do marketing, have it rented out on Airbnb, you know, and also have people like come in, take pictures, and like tell their friends, so like, oh my god, like come here too, like it looks super nice. It's just something I really love as like a passion.
That's good, because as long as you're doing what like you want to do and making money on the side, like
exactly.
Obviously money, if you make money while you're doing what you want to do, that's great. What else can you ask for long term? Well, is there anything else you want to give advice to people at home going through what you're going through?
I guess one, take a risk. I probably took the biggest risk going from pre-med to entrepreneurship.
Thank God you did it before actually going into college and paying tens of thousands of dollars already. You're lucky. I would say it was a huge risk, just because I feel like when you're going towards healthcare, you know that you will have a job at the end of, you know, like... Do you?
You will, because people will always be sick. People will always need you, you know?
True.
And also, like, with healthcare, all you need to do is, like, memorize everything.
Yeah. What I meant was, like, after learning everything, like, are you, like 100% sure you're getting a job? Like, from a hospital or, like, from... Yeah. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't know. I'm not in it.
Yeah. But for healthcare, I feel like people will always need people in healthcare, because people will... die, people will get sick, you know, so for a while I wasn't sure if I was ready to leave all of that comfortable
planning.
Planning, I guess.
Like the plan you had.
Because I was planning on going for pre-med and then like not partying at all, just like memorizing.
So what, now you're partying?
Crap. No, I'm not partying. You know what? No, I'm not partying right now. So like technically nothing has changed.
What has changed?
But except now I enjoy what I'm doing.
That's good.
Yeah. Although I am like stressed all the time.
Wait, are you more stressed before choosing to change your path, or are you stressed now? More like...
I feel like I'm extremely stressed right now, just because there's so much I don't know, and I'm the one that chooses what to know. Because if you're going towards, you know, pre-med, people are telling you exactly what you need to know.
And that's easy. You learn it.
And they provide you all of the, you know, like textbooks and everything, so you kind of know like what
I'm slowly learning that. Like in business, you have to learn what you want to learn and need to learn. Like based on your situation, like no one's gonna tell you you need to advertise this at this time
Yeah.
for this long,
Yeah.
or I don't know, like
Yeah.
spend this much money on this book, go to this class.
Yeah.
Like no one's gonna sit there and tell you that. So
It's crazy hard. When you're in entrepreneurship, you kind of need to hold yourself accountable 24/7.
yeah.
Yeah, and you need to know like, okay, how much time are you wasting? You know, what are you
Netflix.
learning exactly? But then
Be
again,
honest. How much time are you wasting now? Like, how much time do you spend like in doing what you know that's not productive, but like you still do it anyways?
I don't do it a lot right now. No,
That's good. See?
I think I
you
spend.
can control it now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really watch anything until after 12 a.m. or something like that. I am up very really late. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie,
Just because like
I am too now. There's things that keep you up at night.
honestly, I work harder at night anyways. I am extremely nocturnal, so.
Well, yeah, that's a big thing. I when I wake up in the morning, I'm more productive.
Oh yeah.
So like that's the difference between us. Like I can't I'm editing at night and I'm like I can't do it. I'm just gonna sleep.
I love it because I'm like playing music and I'm just like jamming, you know.
Yeah. I feel like that's something that we're just born with.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
like we're raised to.
I think it's only because of quarantine though, because I can be more of like a morning person if I'm able to, but I'm not really able to right now just because like I knew like back then right before quarantine I did like ran every day, like from like 9 to 11. I worked out and then I come back home, you know, so like I could be a morning person if I have to, but with this situation I'm not.
That's fine.
Yeah.
As long as you get it done.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I forgot. I have one more tip.
You do? Well,
Yeah.
hey, we have a minute. We have 1 minute.
One more tip. Okay, you can grind hard all you want, but if you're not taking any breaks, you will burn out so hard.
Burnout.
Burnout is a huge issue with entrepreneurship, like because again, like you're working on your own time. So for me, I used to work for 4 months without any breaks. Like
no
I would
vacation.
I would wake up at around 9 a.m., work until 12, eat for half an hour, and then work for another 7 hour, eat half an hour again, and then work until around like 12 a.m.
It's amazing.
Wait, obviously I
done.
did take a shower like around 10.
I was gonna say like
half an hour.
when was the bathroom breaks?
So basically, I did not watch Netflix. I even hated eating just because I felt like it was a waste of time. I thought sleeping was a waste of time.
Okay, pause right there, wait. I also agree with that because when I was little growing up, nothing to do with business, just the fact that when I was little, taking naps, like, you know, nap times, I thought it was a complete waste of time. Like, what am I missing throughout my day? Why am I napping for it?
But
but I'm saying like you miss out on the things you could be doing when you're sleeping or napping.
Yeah.
And they say like when you're sleeping, people are like grinding harder than you, so it's whoever wants it more.
Yeah. So I used to not take any breaks at all, which is why I didn't talk to anyone for like 4 or 5 months, not even like friends at all. So
that's why you're single.
No, because I'm technically okay. Move. Oh my god, I can't talk. Okay, so I was like working super hard, grinding with no break whatsoever for around like 4 or 5 months, and then after I hit that certain point, like for a whole month, I was super burned out.
What'd you do?
I did work though, but I don't work like 10 hours a day as I used to. I only worked for like 2 hours a day for like a month.
I'm pretty sure you're getting better at what you do, so
yeah. I mean,
more in less time.
I'm pretty okay right now. Like I am pretty healthy with like having a balance, you know. So yeah, make sure to take breaks, even if it's just like taking a nap or like working out. I did not work out for like 4 months, and I think that's also why.
How does that affect you physically and mentally?
Awful. Mentally not okay.
Not okay.
Definitely not okay.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
I wasn't able to work out a lot just because of quarantine. Now I actually run every day. So I run like 3 miles.
No way.
And then walk like 2 miles after. So
you run 3 miles a day?
I try running every day. Yeah.
Don't we all?
Even though I hate cardio, but mentally it really helps. So from 8 a.m. to 3, I would have classes, right? And then from 3 to 6, I have practice. Yeah, so I dance, guys, you know.
Yeah.
So...
Do you guys want to see?
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Dude, guys, if you guys smash the like button and we get this video to like 100 likes, in the next video that she's in, we're gonna make her do one of her dances. Or yeah, no, this is definitely gonna happen.
No.
Smash the like button, guys.
Yikes. Okay, so from 6 to 7, it takes me an hour to go home.
I know.
And
yeah.
my job is like a block away from my house, so from 7 to 12 at midnight.
Jesus.
It's when I work. So that 1 hour.
I didn't know it was that bad.
So it takes an hour to head home, right? So within that 1 hour, it's practically when I do homework. So I only do homework within that 1 hour.
Are you able to do homework at your job?
No.
Oh.
So then I would do homework after 12, and sometimes homework would be due at 12, and I would miss my deadline a lot. But basically, I was happy with my life, even though I did like worked and I had to do so much, just because I had a purpose. Like it felt like I had
productivity.
Yeah, like 1, I'm making money for college, and 2, I'm dancing, being healthy, 3, I'm teaching people and making them happy as well. So then out of nowhere, when everything, you know, when everything got cut off, I felt like, okay, so what do I do now? It's like I don't have a plan anymore, and you know, my practices are gone. I don't work anymore. I don't have homework anymore. It's like it felt like nothing was happening anymore, and I didn't know what to do. And I just ended up doing TikTok for a week, and I just felt super crappy after
I
that.
understand that.
And then that's when I went on YouTube and searched up how to make money.
So that's how you. That's how you change your life.
Oh yeah.
YouTube. How to make money.
YouTube.
Who did you watch that changed your life?
Graham.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously.
Obviously. Like who else?
Nate O'Brien.
Pretty sure there's more.
Patricia Bright.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
She's a female.
Yeah, I probably know. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
No, someone that motivated me, especially since he was from Philadelphia, was Nate O'Brien. I mean, he was good looking. He was our age. He's like 21, I'm pretty sure. Actually, yeah, he is like 21. And then he was making so much money, like just from being frugal and saving his money. And then like I think he went to like community college, or he didn't go to college at all.
He went to Penn State,
really?
But he dropped out, so he never completed it. Yeah.
Well, I know he lives.
But he said that he will at some point when he feels.
Yeah. Well, he's making enough money to do it. So. I'm pretty sure he just wants to save his money.
Here's another topic: how frugal would you live your life?
Oh, so you're asking me a question?
Yeah.
Now?
Go ahead.
How frugal would I live? I'm gonna ask you this after I answer it.
Okay.
As of right now, I literally like, let's say I make $100 from my job, right?
Okay.
I'll only spend like, I won't even spend it. I'll probably put the whole thing in savings, and then let's say I need to buy something that week, I'll probably take like $20 out of it, $10. But then that week I probably made like $400, like because obviously every day adds up to 1 week. Like I don't work every day, but let's say in 1 week I'll make like whatever amount, right? And I'll probably only spend like 10% of it, literally, like, and then the rest goes into my savings. Because I have a goal, we can get into that in another video.
Okay,
but I only spend like 10% of my money, so.
Okay.
And I'm lucky, so I don't have to pay for utilities, rent, or anything.
Yeah.
So expenses like it's really just food and clothing. I don't need to buy any more clothing.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm at the age where, obviously I want to dress myself, I want to look good, but there's a certain point where it's like, what is too expensive? Like, or like, do you really need this, or do you just want it? And then I just stopped buying clothes, number 1, and then going out to eat, I definitely stopped doing that less. And in Corona, you really can't go out to eat. You don't need to go to a fine dining restaurant anymore. You can just take out at like any place. So that saves my money there. What about you? How do you save money, or how much?
Okay, so when I was working, all of my money went towards savings, and I did not went out at all.
Well, you went out a little bit.
No.
We all did.
Wait.
In high school. Come on now.
Senior year? No, that's not true.
Really?
I probably go out like once every 2 weeks, and it's only to take pictures. And
me too. Once, like,
maybe I might like take out like $20. I don't know how much percent would that be though, but
it's probably less
not,
than 10%.
Yeah.
Way less than 10%.
Yeah. So it's not because I was trying to be frugal, but it's more like I know my priorities, obviously. I mean,
big thing, priorities.
Now I do make money monthly from my clients, and all of that money, it goes right back to my business. So I don't use
just
up any of
reinvesting it.
Yeah, because because as you mentioned, like I'm also not on my own right now. I'm with my parents, so I don't need to pay for like water bills or anything like that. But I'm not trying to be like rich or anything. I'm just trying to be, comfortable. Yeah.
Respectable.
But hey, in Crazy Rich Asians, comfortable means being a millionaire.
If that's what you mean, comfortable.
No comment.
Okay. I mean, if I ever get there, that's more than comfortable for me. That's luxury. My goal is to obviously be rich, but like if I was that rich, I'm not comfortable. I'm living like a king.
I want to be comfortable to the point where like I will wake up and I'm like, shit, I'm so happy.
That is the
like,
goal.
damn.
You wake up, drink your coffee,
drink
life
coffee.
Is good. Life is
and be like,
amazing.
man, I'm not stressed. But even if I am stressed, I'm like happy about that stress.
I know. I'm like, I love this stress.
Yeah.
We'll get there one day, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's a great time to end it, right?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, if you guys made it this far, thank you guys for watching. All right, you know what? I'm gonna do it again just because you just made fun of me. Thank you guys.
I'm sorry.
Do you wanna end my video for me?
No, I'm good.
No, go ahead, try.
Okay, guys.
You did the same thing. All right, go ahead.
Okay, guys. I can't. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm.
If you guys watched the whole video and you guys made it here, you guys are the real ones, and I know you guys want to see her in more videos, so smash that like button and we can get to that dance video. Or whatever, you guys leave in the comment section what you guys want her to do in the next video, and if this video reaches 100 likes, we're gonna do it. You're gonna
really?
I'll do it too if they want me to. Yeah, if they want me to do it.
No, it's so random.
Well, if they want us to do it, we provide.
Okay.
Thank you guys for watching, and if you guys haven't followed her, go follow her on Instagram at llalalena.
On Instagram.
On Instagram, and you want to shout out anything else besides that, feel free to right now.
Take breaks, take risk. No matter what it is, take a risk. Even if even if things don't work out, you learn, so yeah.
Great advice. Let's just walk off the camera now.
Okay.